Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Shift with Kassandra. So the Daily Shift is our opportunity to do exactly that, to shift out of a place of fear and self-doubt and stress and worry and shift into our higher self, the powerful part of us, the part of us that knows within us are all the answers to all the questions we are ever going to ask. And that is the purpose of the Daily Shift, to help you shift. Now, it happens every Monday and Thursday, somewhere in the ballpark of 4:30-ish p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. But because it's been so hot in Wyoming, and I know all of you people who live in really hot places will be like, yeah, that's not hot. Because it's been like 80 something degrees in the afternoon, evening in Wyoming. I am moving this until it cools off into the morning because I do not like to sweat my makeup off. So just letting you know, I'm not going to sweat my makeup off. So we'll probably do these daily shifts every Monday and Thursday in the early morning and not in the evening until Wyoming decides to get back to what I love, which is 70 degrees in the afternoon or 60 degrees. So here we're going to talk about, on the Daily Shift today, I want to talk about how do you quit the worry habit. You know, everybody worries. I've not met one person who truthfully has not worried about something at some point in their lives. Everybody worries. The problem with worry is that worry is the equivalent of an internal emotional vampire. Worry, as James Allen put it, he had I don't know if it was it wasn't As a Man Thinketh. Not James Allen. Is it James Allen? Yeah. James Allen wrote another book, I think, called From Poverty to Power. Yeah, From Poverty to Power. And in the book he says, worry is soul suicide. I want you to think about that for a second. James Allen said, worry is soul suicide. And if you really think about what worry is and what worry does, that is absolutely true. Anytime we worry, we're using energy in the wrong direction. We're allowing our energy to be stolen by a situation, but it doesn't help the situation. Worry is soul suicide. And so I want to talk today about how do you quit the worry habit? Because at the end of the day, worry is a habit that we've developed. We've developed the habit. Now, lots of people go, my house is about to be foreclosed. How do I not worry? I just lost my job. How do I not worry? I'm not saying that worry is not a normal response under certain circumstances. What I am saying is that we have taught ourselves to respond to certain life situations by worrying. But here's the problem with us developing that habit. It doesn't fix anything. Your worry doesn't change the fact that you lost your job. Your worry doesn't change the fact that you've got an illness. Your worry doesn't change the fact that somebody broke up with you, or you got a divorce, or your house is foreclosed. Your worry doesn't heal or fix or change any of those things. So when we realize we have habits that don't serve us, guess what we have the power to do? We have the power to change our habits. So let's talk about, how do you quit the worry habit? Number one, you have to call it what it is. I think the first thing you've got to do to quit the worry habit is call it a habit. I think some people talk about worry like it's this uncontrollable response that they get that, well, I can't help but worry. I've heard people say, I can't help but worry. Like, that's just, I'm a worrier. If you call yourself a worrier, I'm going to tell you the first thing you need to do to quit the worry habit is stop calling yourself a worrier. You are who you say you are. More importantly, you are who you believe you are. So if you believe to the core of your being, I'm just a worrier. I'm a procrastinator. That's exactly who you are, because that's at the core of your being who you believe you are. So stop saying I'm a worrier. Number one, recognize that worry steals energy. And here's the important piece. You need to not only recognize that worry steals energy, but you also need to own the fact that in a given lifetime, you only have so much energy. This is a piece I think people don't understand. So a lot of people go, when you're in your 20s, you feel unstoppable, right? When you're in your 20s, you feel like, I'm never going to get sick. I'm never going to get old. I'm never going to, have problems physically. You just feel unstoppable. And I think we should feel unstoppable throughout our entire lives, not just in our 20s. But, I'm going to do a yeah, but you also want to recognize at any age, at any stage, that energy is finite. Energy is finite, meaning in any given day, you only have so much energy. This is why decision fatigue is a real thing. This is why in a given day, your brain only has so much power to make a certain number of decisions. So rather than wasting your brain power making decisions on things like, what should I wear today? You should wear the same thing every day, right? Especially if you're building a business. I tend to do that. You should wear the same thing every day, not waste your decision brain power on what are you going to wear today, and focus your brain power on making the important decisions of your life. Worry is no different. You need to understand that we all have a finite amount of energy. And when you allow worry to steal energy from you, you don't get that energy back. This is a really important recognition. If I allow worry to steal my energy today, the energy that I had for today does not come back today. It doesn't. So the recognition, number one, that worry steals your energy. And number two, that you only have so much energy. It puts you in check real fast. When you start to worry, you go, wait a second. If I give up the energy of today for this worry thing, that in fact is not going to fix anything, I don't get that energy back. Not giving it to my worry. So that's number one. Second thing you can do to quit the worry habit, focus on improving your inner life. I think so few people pay attention to their inner life. And your inner life is, at any given moment, what am I thinking? What am I feeling? What is going on in my head? That's your inner life. What am I thinking? What am I feeling? On a moment by moment basis, you need to be absolutely vigilant on paying attention to what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and asking yourself constantly, is what I'm thinking and feeling in this moment, is it satisfying? Is it fulfilling? Is it affirming? Am I affirming my power? Am I affirming my life? Am I joyful? Is what I'm thinking and feeling satisfying to me? Or is it stealing my energy and stealing my joy and making me feel worse about myself? Focus on improving your inner life is step number two. And really, is the thought that I'm having right now, is it moving me in the direction of where I say I want to go? Or is it holding me stuck in place? So step number two to quit the worry habit is focus on improving your inner life. Step number three. Stop bitching. That's step number three. Stop bitching. All of us complain. Okay? I complain, you complain, all of us complain. But there comes a moment, if you want to quit the worry habit, if you want to quit it for good, when you catch yourself in a complaining, bitching, fretting moment, you need to say to yourself, what direction is bitching about this taking my life? Is it taking my life to the solution? Or is it taking me to the problem and also into the space of other people who are also bitching about their lives? What direction am I going in? Because I guarantee you, if you're going in the direction of complaining and fretting and worrying, you are energetically hanging out with all the other people who are bitching and moaning and complaining about their lives. And it's not to say that we don't do it. We all have moments. Listen, I throw some of the biggest, baddest pity parties you will ever see. But I give myself 24 hours to do that and hang out with those kind of folks. And then I go, you got 24 hours to cry, and then you got to get your butt back up. Stop the complaining. Notice when you do it. And when you do it, you need to remind yourself, what future am I creating every time I bitch and worry and complain and moan? What future am I creating? And do I want to live that 5 years from now? If the answer is no, I need to, guess what? Stop doing that. Go in another direction. Go in the direction of solution. Number 4, how do you quit the worry habit? Take action. To me, there is nothing that short circuits worry faster than you just get up and take an action. And the action doesn't have to be related to what you're worried about. This is the thing I want you to understand. When you are worrying about stuff that you can't fix right now, your health, your kids, your job, your business, And if there's nothing you can do about that, okay, get up and take a forward moving action on some area of your life where you do have control, where you can do something about it. Now, lots of people do this in the wrong direction, right? They get stressed about a relationship or they get stressed about their lives and they eat. Okay, they eat. But eating that brownie may feel good in the moment. It's not going to be good on your hips in about 6 months. Okay? So you want to take forward moving action on anything, on any area of your life, whether it's connected to the worry or not, because just doing something like here, this is going to sound super woo woo, but it really works. If you are worried or stressed about something in your life, the one thing I could say you need to go do right now, this moment, clean out a closet. I mean, spick and span that sucker. Clean out you'd be surprised at how powerful that one act of cleaning out a closet can be for whatever you're worried about in your life. So simply take action. And here's the thing I like to say about worry at the end of the day. Worry is an interesting thing, and it's an interesting habit, because if you really think logically, right? If we go logical on worry for a second. So this thing that I'm worried about, if I can do something about it, why would I waste energy worrying? I need to do the thing that I can do about it. If I'm worried about something that I can do nothing about, meaning, my house has gone into fire, gone. If I'm worried about something I can do nothing about, why worry? I can't bring that house back that went up in flames. Do you see what I'm saying? So with worry, it's so useless when you think about it logically, because if I can do something about the thing I'm worried about, why am I using the energy worrying? Let me get up and do the thing I can do. If I can do nothing about it, somebody leaves you. Somebody says, I want a divorce, and they're not coming back. What am I going to do about that? They're done. So let me not worry about it, because I can't do anything about it. So remember, take a forward moving action in any area of your life. It will get your mind off of the worry and onto forward movement. Last thing you can do to quit the worry habit, and then I'm done. Choose faith. Easier said than done, but choose faith. Here's the reality of the situation. In any given moment, no matter what you're worried about, you can focus on your faith, or you can focus on your fear, but you cannot focus on both at the same time. It doesn't happen. You are either in any given moment in faith, or you are in fear. You cannot be in both at the same time. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Choose your focus. Choose your focus. One works better. The fear will take you down a path that you don't want to go, and you'll worry even more, because fear and worry are cousins. Not sisters, they're cousins. So if you go down that road, you're going to be in the family with them. Faith will and listen, when you have faith, it's not that worry isn't an option. It's not that you don't think, man, this could go really wrong. When you have faith, you go, even if this goes really wrong, this is going to work out for me. Even if this is really bad and I feel like I can't take it, God didn't bring me this far to only bring me this far. It's going to work. You stand on something that says, I don't know how this is going to work out. I just know that it will. Faith or fear, choose one. But one takes you in the direction of where you want to go. The other one takes you in the direction of worry. So that is how you quit the worry habit. And just remember, you are who you say you are. If you have been saying, I'm a worrier, I'm just a worrywart, I'm somebody who worries, stop that. You are living into the identity that in the long run you really don't want. You do not have to be a worrier when you can be a warrior. One or the other, can't be both. Warriors, at least good ones, don't worry. They fight, they stand, they hold on to what they know to be true. They have faith. Decide who you are and be that. All right, everybody. Join me on the Daily Shift, facebook.com/Kassandra Vaughn MBA. I will see you guys on the next Daily Shift.